Hello po sa inyong lahat. So, again, the message is serve by sharing your talents. And most of you know, since we've been together for a long time in this church, that I've been singing ever since I was a kid. Even before we moved here in the States, kahit po sa Pilipinas, nag-special na number na po ako. So, siguro mga age ni Sam, mga 5 or 6 years old, I was already singing. I remember one time na I was the special number for the upcoming Sunday, and I asked my mom, Nay, ba't ako na naman ng special number? You know, why am I doing this again? Wala na bang ibang talented dyan sa church? Mga ganon. So, her reply to me was that, you know, every time you come up there on stage singing for Jesus, He's rewarding you with crowns up there in heaven. And so, syempre, since bata pa lang po ako, I thought na, wow, siguro ang dami ko ng crown sa heaven. Siguro nag-stack up na yun kasi ang dami ko nang ginawa na special number. So, ever since I heard that statement po, it really stuck with me for a very, very long time na just hearing the word reward will somewhat motivate me, or I think the better word is force me to serve Him and obey Him. Fast forward po sa high school, that's when I joined the worship team. And pretty much the same mentality applied na each time I'm up there, I'm expecting a reward from God. So in a way, I was making it seem like God had a debt to pay. So the result was that when things didn't go my way, or God didn't give me the things I hoped for, I was easily, emotionally, physically, and spiritually drained from continuing to serve Him. Worshiping eventually just became a routine for me. Finally, fast forward to this present year, 2020, I could say that there was a lot of maturity that happened in my life, specifically spiritual maturity. And I give credit to the Bible for that because, you know, I finally made a decision to actually make time for God since, you know, I had all the time in the world, wala na akong excuse. So I really opened up His Word to know who God is. Kasi nga po, there were so many things that happened this year, and, you know, I'm also in this stage of my life where I'm curious about what God's plan is for me in terms of my career, you know, jowa, family, ganun. So I was growing slowly with God once again with my devotions and prayer time. And getting to my main point of my testimony, as I've mentioned before, since I had a lot of time to spare when this corona hit, I decided to look into my YouTube channel. And before, I really just used YouTube as a storage space for my travel videos para po hindi mag-slow down yung computer ko. Pero sometimes I also post short covers for fun lang. And when I looked at my YouTube channel, I noticed that one of the covers, short covers, got a lot of attention. It was the cover of Kung Akin Ang Mundo by Eric Santos. And that cover, when I saw it, reached 25,000 views. And around that time po, I also had 19 subscribers, which is obvious na friends ko lang yan, yung 19 people na yan. And so I had an idea come to mind, and also a lot of encouragement from my sister. Yeah, you mentioned kita. That maybe it's about time na I actually make my talent of singing and playing the guitar worth it. And how will it be worth it? It goes back to what my mom told me when I was a kid. Whenever you're up there singing for Jesus, He's rewarding you with crowns in heaven. And all this time, I've misunderstood what she said. Or maybe I only took the part that I wanted to hear, which is He's rewarding you, and just missed out on the most important part, which is singing for Jesus. It was never about me or what I have received from Him, but it's about giving Him back the glory and the praises that He deserves. I realized that my talent is not for me to benefit from, but it's to make His name known. The first song that I offered to God, which was Lilim, now has 118,000 views in YouTube, and from 19 subscribers back in January, the number has increased to 4,000 this week. And glory to God for that. And before I end my testimony, I'd like to share a verse that we're all familiar with. It's in Matthew 10:38 to 39. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. And I was watching a short clip of a preaching last night, and the preaching goes, it's hard to give someone something that they think they already have. And so Jesus says that I am the life. I'm the way, the truth, and the life. But we humans tend to say, Lord, I don't need that. I already have a life. And so Jesus goes, yeah, I've seen your life, and that's not a life, that's an existence. Because without me, you just exist in this world. And I thought about that, and I realized, that's how I've seen my talent for that long. I know I have it in me, yet I wasn't offering it to him in the right way for him to be glorified. In short, my talent is useless. It's just existing if it doesn't lift up Christ's name. So thank you all for listening, and I hope that each one of us will be encouraged to use your talent for his glory. Thank you, Paul.